this sparked a lot of this back and forth in the Twitter sphere between the sort of traditional new conservative media versus woke right, the Dave Smiths. And I get why there's sensitivity, Holocaust narratives and anti-Semitism. In a world post-October 7th, the fact that the temperature is very high around potentially speaking about subjects and issues that will be red meat for real anti-Semites out there. But I will say in principle, you can't really criticize a person or something you haven't watched or consumed. The far left used to do this to guys like Jordan Peterson and Rogan. They would call them all sorts of things, racists and transphobes and all this stuff. And then if you press them on it, have you watched any of Rogan? No. Have you watched any of Jordan Peterson? No. They saw a clip of Jordan Peterson saying enforced monogamy in a New York Times smear headline, and then they would just categorize him a certain way. Rogan has watched this guy for years, clearly is a fan. I haven't. And I do trust Rogan. I'm not making an excuse, but I kind of trust that when he's telling me, no, people are misunderstanding you, given that he has much more exposure to his work than I do, there's a good chance he's right. We're big boys and big girls here. As Jews, as proud Jews, as Zionists, as being pro-Israel, even if he says ideas that are bizarre or troubling, are we so fragile that we can't handle it and respond to it? The way history is often presented from an educational standpoint is often, in a way, emotionless and very kind of matter of fact, and at the same time, humanizing so that you can really understand how actual evil comes to fruition, how evil regimes come to power. And Jordan Peterson has lectures across YouTube before he was famous, kind of psychoanalyzing Hitler and Stalin and these societies. Jordan Peterson exploring malevolence, because I trust Jordan Peterson's intentions and enough people do, I don't think it's suspect. And even though things come across as provocative, I think it's with this goal of understanding things. Jordan Peterson's famous line in an interview that went viral with Kathy Newman, in order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. In order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. We have to apply that same standard if free speech is being tested by the left, as it has for so many years, and now being tested by the right, and even some of the incorrect ideas of the right. We can contend with that.